Hello, and you know what time it is. My name's Holly Holiday, president of Sisters Lead, Sisters Vote, and I'm here with another fantastic interview with an amazing black woman and my tiny mic. All right, today, and I know y'all already know who this is, but I have with me the president and CEO of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated, Elsie Cooke-Holmes. Thank you and welcome.
Thank you. It's wonderful to be here.
Yeah.
I always love seeing you, Holly.
I love it.
It's exciting. Yes,
Thank you. So my first question for you is, so much amazing things are happening. What's bringing you joy in this election?
I will have to tell you, it is bringing me joy to see the energy, the excitement,
Yes.
and the hope.
Oh, yeah.
Especially the hope. Since July 1st, 2024,
Yeah.
I think we probably all remember where we were July
Yeah.
1st, 2024,
Yeah.
for when that announcement was made. Those two announcements were made. And we thank President Biden, but to be in this moment that we were all made for,
Yes.
but that we have the opportunity to see a black woman to be the nominee for the Democratic Party.
Yeah.
And one step closer than she already is as vice president. I mean, there is nothing like it. There is nothing like it. So
It's a whole
what I
different
love
energy.
to see is the energy.
Yes.
Because I think there's so many people that are excited that maybe weren't as excited before.
Yeah.
And so it's a joyful time. I keep thinking about we've got to just keep the joy up, but make
Yeah.
sure that we do the work,
Yes.
because with joy, we'll have the real joy and the real
Yes.
victory
Yes.
if we continue to do the work.
Man,
But I
that's
think
so
people are happy to do the work. People are happy to canvass. People are happy to write postcards. People are happy to text. People are happy to make phone calls.
Yes.
People are happy to do whatever it takes.
It's true.
So it just is a moment that every single day is filled with joy.
I love it. I love it. And despite the fact that we are so happy and we have moved so many, there are still a few,
There are a few.
you know who you are, out there who have not decided whether they're going to vote or not. What's your message for them?
My message is that there is so much on the ballot. So yes, we are in a historic moment.
Yeah.
But the reason to vote is to make sure that we can protect the freedoms that we have all come used to having.
Yeah.
The freedom to have control over our own bodies. The freedom to make sure that our people can stay safe, to have the freedom to have justice and policing. I think one of the most important freedoms is the freedom to vote, because all other freedoms hinge on that, being able to exercise our right to vote in free and fair elections, as opposed to what has happened in more than 30 plus states where people are out to, the legislatures have passed laws that make it harder to vote. And I will have to say, to some, if the vote wasn't so important, why would so many be trying so hard to keep us from voting?
Great point.
And so just think about a world, I would say to young people, think about a world where you will have more opportunity versus less opportunity. Think about a world where there's an opportunity to pass laws that, quite frankly, will be able to provide the future that they are looking for.
Yeah.
That being able to be more prosperous, being able to have the opportunity to learn the history that we faced in this country, as opposed to having those banned. I would say to older people, men and women, think about a world not only for you, but for your children and your children's children. And this election is so consequential. It can make the difference. It can make a huge difference in where we go as a nation, where our communities go if they're able to thrive versus having a much more difficult time that they're having now. So there's just so much at stake.
You know you just came up with a hashtag.
Get education.
Vote for freedom.
Vote for freedom.
That's it. Oh, my
That's the main thing. Vote for freedom and know the issues. So we get caught up in the hype. We're excited about the moment, but understand the issues, because I personally think if the issues are understood, no question and no contest.
No contest. Well, listen, I know through Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated, you all will be taking hundreds of thousands of people to the polls. We're going to need buses and vans and all the things.
All of those things.
However,
and we're working to protect the vote, too.
Let's assume that for you, I done put together a special little car. And it's you and one other person. So who are you taking, living or heavenly?
I will say heavenly, and it's heavenly because my mother went to glory 10 years ago.
Wow.
But she would be so ecstatic for this moment to be able to go and cast her vote in this election.
Yeah.
So I would love to take her, and if I could fit both my parents in that car, I would take both of them because that is so. That would just be a moment.
I'm gonna see if I can get you a 3-seater.
That would be a moment. I'll take a 3-seater so I can get both of them to come down from heaven and be able to cast that vote. Those are the two people.
So amazing! I love it. Thank you so much.
Oh, well, thank you.
This has been another edition of Black Women in Tiny Mics with Delta Sigma Theta Sorority President Elsie Cooke-Holmes.